everyone. It is, unfortunately, 2:31 in the afternoon on Monday the 24th of October 2022. And my university assignment that should have been submitted so fucking long ago is trying to kill me, I think. For those of you who don't follow my actual full-on blog where I write the things in between these videos, which by the way I've been doing a lot of lately, I woke up at 7:30 when Ned called me. I got up like straight up. I think consciously in that moment I'd almost forgotten about this. I know subconsciously I hadn't, but I do recall having really bad nightmares, just fucking fucked up shit, yeah? Anyway, I was so happy when I got up, I immediately started on my assignment and was feeling really good until, hold on, let's see if I can pause this without fucking it up again, eh? It does appear so, though the angle is not right. Okay, so yeah, I was feeling amazing when I got up, but by 9:30, I was rapidly crashing, in the sense of, fucking hell, stand. It's this pressure of I should have achieved more in this fucking amount of time. It's making my life very difficult. I've cried already, like twice today. I cry every day these days. So I think, as I've said, you know, I had to, I had to get the extension and then the special consideration, and the special consideration ends tonight at 11:59. I'm like in a worse situation than I was when I asked for the fucking special consideration, which obviously therefore in the meantime causes all my inner fucking shit to just start coming at me from every single angle. I feel like I have been trying to fucking dodge just the most hatred of things being fucking thrown at me about how big of a fucking failure I am because of where I'm at, and it takes every single thing I've got to keep fighting these, and it makes it harder because this shit's coming from me. It's not coming from anywhere else, right? But I emailed my unit chair, and I can't remember if I mentioned this on the video yesterday or whatever, but I think, let's face it, there's no personality fucking test in the world that's gonna fucking accurately describe someone that's got what I've got and been through what I've been through, you know what I mean? I don't know. My point being that if I can't have extra word count to explain some of the stuff that just absolutely has to be explained, then I'm screwed either fucking way, yeah? But I hadn't heard back from that one. So this morning I sent another email saying, look, I can't believe this is happening. But yesterday I was in such a severe pain flare-up, I didn't achieve anything. And I was like, I know I'm pushing my luck. Yeah, I was like, but if there's any way you can allow me another day, I said that would really help, because I was like, let's face it, I'm the most honest, upfront, explain every single thing, because if you don't, it doesn't always make fucking sense. As Wittgenstein would say, right? Anyway, thankfully this woman is like a goddess Never ever met the woman, never spoken to her any other way except for email. But she's given me until lunchtime tomorrow, which is still at least been able to help me alleviate some of the overwhelm, because the overwhelm was so severe. It was at the point of, like, I wrote a post and I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be like vaping weed and tears rolling down my face for the entirety of the day. And like, I'm grateful I'm not crying anymore, but it's definitely been helped with for the fact that I am vaping and I have had Valium, and I had to once again ask for more time. So I absolutely have to figure out a way to make sure this fucking doesn't happen again. Like, I can't keep going through this, it's insane. Especially when it's me doing it to me. My brain hurts enough as it is, and I still have so much to fucking go. But anyway, I almost forgot the reason I picked up this fucking camera to begin with. As we may be aware, some of yous, after Randy died, I went back to smoking cigarettes. So I bought tobacco, you know, I think I've explained it. Smaller cigarettes, I guess, because they're rollies. I get to have like both because I use the poppy fucking filters that are normal and menthol. I think there's a part of me that likes to tell myself that they're better than the other kind, like the tailor-made kind. That could be just made up shit, because now that I'm saying it, I think my mum said it because she smokes rolly cigarettes. Which is where I started it from, because life wasn't fun. And I think the first time I had a cigarette was 14. Every now and again I would like pinch some of my mum's tobacco and then just like fluff it up. She never knew the difference. But my higher self, every single fucking part of me, let's face it, doesn't actually like smoking. I don't like how it tastes. I don't like how it smells. I don't like how it affects me. There's so many, like, let's face it, I think we all know smoking is dumb, yeah? But it's also highly addictive, as we also know, and a difficult thing to kick. So I'm saying this because I know I've got real strong willpower when it comes to certain stuff, but like, everyone's on a scale. Everyone's doing the best they can, right? But because I'm an on again, off again smoker, and because I definitely am at that point where I really, really don't want to be a smoker, and I think I had like many months, before I sort of picked it up again, but Andrew came for a visit, just quick one before. Poor guy, he listens to me rant, I don't get it out. It feels like I'm being poisoned. Though I can appreciate why, if you know me in a state where I, like, if you've say met me when I'm in this state, like, I'm not in a very good, stable state, let's face it. Yeah, and it turns out trimester 3 starts on the 7th of November. It's not fucking that far away. But I have had fuck all tobacco, and I pre-rolled some to take to Graham's, and it was more for like the car, because I think I you know, certain people associate stuff to things. I've always associated cigarette smoking to driving. But I'm lucky in the sense of when I get to a point like where I'm at now, which is I knew I had fuck all tobacco left. Last night I told myself I would keep it only spare for like if I want to have a joint. This morning, like I said, I was doing so good and then just crashed so fucking rapidly. And it was just like, yeah. And on a side note, I will say I became very highly aware after leaving Graham's house that there are so many situations and scenarios where a person can be high and then low, as in like coming down, because I realized that I was so happy and high vibrating and just in my happy place being around other people that it was literally from leaving, like as soon as we'd packed up my car and I had like shut my doors to sort myself out and Graham had left to go back inside, it was almost instantaneous, the sadness, yeah? They just like engulfed me, right? And then all of yesterday, I was just this exhausted, excruciating, emotional fucking mess. And I keep fucking up in a particular way that I'm not talking about on video right now. But anyway, this morning, I was like, fuck this shit, I'm having a cigarette. I know that I'm not going to buy any more. And I only rolled one, because like there really is, it's like the drags of it, you know? But when Andrew arrived, I worked myself back up in retelling the story of what happened yesterday. See, if I'm not far enough away from something when I tell the story and I'm still so emotionally connected to it, I don't really know how to speak about things while I'm calm. So I understand sometimes why I might come across differently than how I feel. But anyway, while he was here, I figured I would just pre-roll the rest of them, which I did. And I smoked while he was here. And I made a coffee and I grabbed some stuff to go outside because I'm missing something that's really important and I really need to get my fucking head around it to keep going, because yes, being able to have until tomorrow at lunch is great. Am I slightly concerned this could end up as one of those days where I have to stay up for hours and hours and hours until it's fucking done and submitted? Unfortunately, yes. I guess I'll see how I go, since it's fucking after 2:45 in the afternoon or some bullshit at the moment. So, yeah. I think I've just realised, no wonder I spend all my time in overwhelm. Like, the amount of energy it takes to stay in a place that is stable and calm when you feel the things the way that I do. And when it comes to the intensity of emotions that I feel, scientifically proven, people with the shit that I deal with is dealing with it, yeah? And yeah, I really need to really try to remind myself that like the grades I get at uni are actually pretty good, considering I never graduated high school. Sometimes when I really register that, I'm like, I'm going to graduate with not only a degree, but a double degree in philosophy and psychology, and yet I never graduated high school. So, considering I may look fine, besides the fact that I'm tired and clearly just in a mood, I mean, I can see that, and hear it, it's like monotone, like, blah, who even cares? it hit me when Andrew was here that I quit ice and decided to go to uni and work my ass off and do all this stuff and blah fuckity blah 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 because I want to help people. I'm more fucking alone than ever. But I am going to stop saying it like that because I absolutely do need my own time. I have realised that when Ned and his partner, who Andrew helped me come up with the name Kelly, so we're going to go Ned and Kelly. When I'm ready to have dinner and whatever and blah, 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 I've decided that they can come to me because, well, basically because they want to hear all the stories that I have. And it's not like I'm holding it over them, that would be horrible, but I'm fucking done with driving. This far, I'm done. Like, yeah. I mean, I've switched back to the other campus as of next year. As of trimester 1, I'm going back to my original campus down in Geelong. Nice one street, easy fucking road. Easy peasy. But, yeah, like I said, the sole reason I originally picked this camera up is because I did roll cigarettes. 3 of them while Andrew was here. I smoked 1 while he was here, and I literally came in and picked up my camera after coming in from going out to smoke a cigarette, of which I managed maybe a quarter. Not much, right? Anyway. And I couldn't smoke it. I literally couldn't smoke it. I came inside, I scrubbed my hands, I gargled water, and even now, the taste of it in my mouth is fucking disgusting. So, that's a good thing. That's a win. That's actually a really good win, I've decided, because, when I want something, if I want to smoke cigarettes, then I smoke cigarettes. Simple. Yeah? I want to trip on acid, so I'm organising it. And I know what I'm doing, and I'm safe, and I truly believe everything is happening exactly as it's happening, for a reason, so I'm gonna shut up, because I have to fucking do this assignment. At least I'm not nearly as cranky as I was before after talking it all out. I think a big part of what I've realised recently, actually I think I'm realising it like right now, but it's like being in semi-consciousness, and it's just hit my consciousness, and that is I've been so fucking overwhelmed and stressed out since, let's face it, the beginning of uni, and then just even more so with Randy dying. Like I have no experience dealing with someone close to me dying. My uncle died. I flew home to New Zealand for the wedding. Everything went wrong, and I was back at the airport on the same day. Missed the funeral, missed everything. Like, when my Nana died, given what had happened when I went home for my uncle's funeral, I just didn't bother. And I'm so fucking detached usually that this is obviously tripping me out. But like I said to Andrew this morning, I don't even have time to deal with how I feel. I'm just going to keep increasing my mood stabilizers, because Graham was actually quite shocked at how little I'm on. Like I said, what was I was taking 200 epilim in the morning and 400 at night, which had obviously been increased like slowly but to get to that point. Now I'm taking 400 and 400, and I've said to my doctor I'm aiming for the 1000. So as I get there, it'll be 500 and 500. Maybe that'll help me. Graham wants to get off his one medication and be medication free. I'm on so fucking many. Filling my pill box is an actual ordeal. And everything just keeps getting increased. But hey, if it's going to help me stop fucking crying all the time, at least until I get through this fucking degree, yeah? Because as soon as I'm finished with this degree, I am done for at least 6 months, maybe a year. I have no idea, but I have zero intention of applying to go into any kind of honours once I finish this degree. Not even going to think about it. No, there's mid-year intake, and then there's the following year. But anyway, I'm at 20 minutes, guys. So I'm going to say I'm holding on to the fact that I know you're all in here with me. I do know I'm loved and supported. I do believe this is where I'm meant to be. I would just really like to be able to be here and be calmer. But I figure I'm far more calmer than I was in the past. And all I can do is keep working on myself. And that's all any of us can do, yeah? So just please be kind. Kind to yourself and kind to others. You know, spread a little hope and love. Till later. Probably tomorrow. Live. See ya.